what you dream. It's the way that you make those things reality. You see, that's the magic to me. M-I-N-O-T, now you see. Life ain't always just what you dream. It's the way that you make those things reality. You see, that's the magic of me.
Good afternoon, everybody around Minot, in Minot. I want to welcome you back to our podcast today. And today we are joined by an entrepreneur, a guy I've known for, since 94-ish. Yeah, 1994.
That's quite a while, guys.
Quite a while. Yeah. 33 years, 32 years, give or take. And, it's Brent Aho. Brent Aho, welcome. Welcome to the podcast, Brent. Brent is...
Yes, welcome to the Magic District Hangout podcast. We're just hanging today.
Yes, awesome.
It's our pleasure.
Brent is an entrepreneur. He is a guy that has brought himself out of the depths. And Brent, I guess really, if you want to tell us your story, tell us how you got to Minot, North Dakota.
Well, and I came here in '94. My parents split up, of course, and so we drew a line in the sand in '94 and said at least my junior and senior year of high school, we're going to stay in one place, so at least I can make a few friends. So I was born and raised in Stanley, and then from there we went to Arizona, Minnesota, and then we found our way back here to Minot in '94. So this has kind of been home base on and off for the last 30 years since '94, which was pretty good. I've always kind of done construction. My mom was a single mom, 3 boys. She did the best she could. We didn't always have everything, but we were never without anything either.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty good. And
what number were you? Were you the first, second?
No, this is really the interesting part too.
I'm a twin.
Oh, you're a twin.
That I have twin brothers 3 hours older than me, because back in the '70s they didn't have the good ultrasounds, and so I was a big oopsie to my mom.
Oh my goodness! So she didn't even know she was having twins.
Yeah, boy, I had my brother, and 3 hours later they figured out there was another kid.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
I mean, I knew you were a twin, but didn't know it was like 3 hours later. Oh, so I got something else coming.
That's like that blows my mind. I have
Yeah.
to say, because I've heard of like twilight births as well. I don't know if
Okay.
you've ever heard of this.
No.
The women weren't even like awake when they had a baby. So to not know that you're not having a second child, but then not knowing that you're like giving birth. I mean, you know who had that? Queen Elizabeth.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking like a long time ago, but
yeah.
I find that like the medical industry, like it's really progressed.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, having a baby is definitely something, people. If ladies out there, you know what I'm talking about. But that's amazing.
Nope. So bless my mom. She took us both took us to the surprise very well. My parents, of course, that was during the first boom. So money was good in Tioga and Stanley area where we.
So you guys are like an oil family then, like from that time.
So if I'm not mistaken, that was the second oil boom they call in North Dakota, roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
late
you're the first
70s,
person I've met.
70s,
Late
Do that.
70s. Yeah.
So
Interesting.
then when that crashed, my parents, they had a bakery in Stanley and stuff. They did that for a while. And then, of course, when it crashed. It went from a booming town and there was nobody. So then, our family's pretty stressed out till then. So we moved to Arizona. And then from Arizona, we moved between here and then Dickinson and all of Minnesota, Benson, Minnesota, a bunch of little places. But we moved a whole bunch like my sophomore year. So that's when we decided, all right, we're coming to Minot, staying to Minot. It seemed to be a pretty good little place. Of course, we weren't exactly the best for children for a single mom to be raising on a fixed income. She was always a server her whole life. So, I mean, like when we
Hospitality.
I got $100 bill. I'll tip $100. So everything's based on service. My mom raised kids on.
So you learned because of the work ethic your mom had and what she did is like,
Yep.
that's how you see now when you walk into an establishment. That's really important. Without knowing, you were being taught that. You learned that lesson to like respect and care for like the server.
I wish I had learned her saving ethics a little earlier. Yeah, but my point is, I wasn't a very good saver. And so then from there, at the end of '95, then I had my son in '99. So I never finished high school.
Okay.
I never went on to college. I knew I would be a worker bee. That was just never. I had a kid young. I went to work. We moved to Montana. I worked oil field there for whatever, 10, 12, 15 years, whatever it was. I can't remember. 15 hours a day, 7 days a week, never gave up. And then that's kind of where, so my life was kind of on a high at that point when we were there. And then I kind of blew my back out. And then that kind of started my road downward where I started addiction, because you don't work 15 hours a day, 115 hours a week in the oil field and not start turning to something after years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned to drug use, and that wasn't very good. My life bless her soul, has weathered it up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'd managed to always get away with it for years.
Yeah. So
Until
she was supportive of you doing whatever you were doing because she loved you, but she wasn't happy maybe with it. Is that kind
yep,
of
yep. No, she was supportive that I always had a job for the most part.
okay?
I mean, I
Okay.
never went without being a provider necessarily.
Yeah.
So I was more of a functioning addict at the beginning, which helped disguise it a lot. So
Sure.
I was lying to myself the whole time too.
Yeah.
But when guys are working 115 hours a week, you're burnt out after a couple
Yes.
years. I'm
Right.
this a decade in.
In that industry, explain now what industry you're talking about now at this
Oil
point.
field.
Oil field.
work,
So what did you do in the oil field?
Yeah.
oil field construction. So I was more on the production side where and it was pretty lax on the safety till the very end there. Now it's a whole nother ballpark. Everything's very regimented. It's very clean, adamant. But so my wife said, "All right, we're going to move back to Minot here in whatever 5 or 6 years ago."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "All right, we're going to start over, new start." She came here, I came here, and I just kind of moped around, did whatever, and then I finally came to a headway of my drug use because she was sick of disguising it. So
Yeah.
she kept calling cops and getting me in, and they pulled me in and out, in and out. I mean, she was forcing the cops to do something.
So she was really now trying to get you to like push over the edge so you can get take
wasn't-
treatment and help.
I wasn't on the radar of the police department at all. It was Brent Aho.
Yeah.
And like I said,
Brent Chu.
Hitler, Brent. But you don't know Brent.
But surely, I don't know. She really, if you will, progressed it to where you hit that bottom.
Yep.
She wanted you to get caught. Is
She-
basically what
made-
happened.
Yeah.
made him out
Well,
of
go
us.
for her. I mean, look where you are now.
She weathered it out. We've been married. We've been together 23 years now.
Oh my
We've
goodness.
known each other since '94 too, because I met her in Corey Base at the same time. And bless her soul and my family. So I had one biological son. She has 2 kids, and so then my daughter London basically gave me a Dear John letter of when will I be good enough over the drugs, and that's the moment that because I get
my
you get in trouble, you come out, but the mind always goes to what's familiar. Well, so my bad habits are familiar, so I just kept over
Yeah.
and over and over, and it finally came to a headway where I got locked up here for 8 months total, I think it was, and so I gave you a lot of soul searching. I'm not saying if NAAA or whatever
Yeah.
saying that wasn't me. Me convincing myself that I was better than that and starting to surround myself with successful people
Yes.
and people who are moving forward in life. Was the big change.
That's the big kicker. Yes.
So
I used to
when
get
you
out
saw
every time I
that,
get up before I go hang out with the same people, do the same things.
you had to change your environment to kind of step
100%
outside of it, and that
all ties, everything. But I'm telling you, I was down to my last.
But it's also keeping the door open in case somebody wants to go from that, if you will, from that area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough. A lot of people don't judge me. That is one thing I'm pretty vocal about what I do. So I kind of don't hide that I've been incarcerated and I was an addict, and you're always an addict, I guess. But I don't hide it either. I'm not trying to deceive anybody, but I don't like people to judge addicts that are coming out of recovery and doing better. Because if they keep bringing up the past, then what your mind brings it to you brings you right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my people, nobody lives in the past. They support
Good
the
for you.
Bill.
moving forward, everything. I got a great group of investors that support me around town. I got great contractors that support me. So then thereafter I got on incarceration, I just decided I'm just going to flip the switch, make life better, be a better man for myself first and foremost, and then for my children and my wife. And it kind of worked out. So then the first business was B-Tran Design and Build, which right now that's more commercial management, general contractor, wholesale cabinet flooring, that business, and then the Boho Builders. There's kind of just does smaller projects. That's kind of my
Which is how I met you because you created this lovely stage we're sitting on.
that business I kind of use just to help people.
Yeah.
If there's elderly people that need something or whatever.
I love that.
But if you're on a fixed income and you can't afford things, as long as you.
So really quick too, how can they get a hold of you, Brent?
I guess my phone number is 406-480-7410. I guess I really don't solicit a whole lot of work. I've been fortunate these last 3 years
Sure.
coming out swinging, and I haven't really. But if anybody wants anything done, we're more than happy to. No job, big or small. We build a lot of nail salons.
Right.
So because you shared that part of your story with us, and we had a guest in here not too long ago that was a musician who literally basically wrote their music through their addiction and you could hear it. What did you do to help yourself deal with those feelings? Because you probably had a lot of feelings that you had to deal
I
with.
had a lot of regret and
Okay.
depression. the depression's the big part.
I guess fortunately, your dry out period, if you will,
Yeah.
was
It was
incarceration.
incarceration.
Right.
It was a full sobriety.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
wasn't going to teach myself that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have. I mean,
So in some situations, being incarcerated, if you will,
yes,
the dry out helps out.
yes, and
Yeah.
and I wish they had something more of a program here locally while you're incarcerated.
Okay.
They do if you go to prison and you come back, then they do the rehab while you're incarcerated.
Yeah.
Sure.
But not if you're just sitting here 365 days.
Right.
Then you're just waiting.
So there's no internal program, and so that's what I was trying to figure out. Is that like, did you journal? Did you do something? Did you
No, I talk
read?
to young kids. You want to know why? Because I got my friend Rainey, and he works over at Fall over here.
Mhm.
So he's the one kid I met in there. He's done great. He's been an inspiration to me, and I
Mhm.
think I've been an inspiration to him. But he came out swinging, and he started helping people. But just talking about it, like being like telling people,
Yep.
you're not. Nobody's perfect.
Mhm.
I will never be perfect.
Yeah.
But what I want him to know is, so like Rainey started surrounding himself with good people. I surrounded myself, and
So it became like a gravitational
Yeah,
energy pull that
you
like
know,
you guys all kind
it's
of
just
worked in the
people
same.
it's breaking the old group of people. And
Right.
none of them are bad people, I don't
Right.
think per se, or all of them ain't, but they make a
But it's like they
repetitive
say,
behavior.
you don't want to run with the same crew if
Right,
you're not
yeah.
going to be doing the same things anymore.
yeah.
So, like, for example, I used to smoke cigarettes. No one knows that
Yeah.
in high school. And you know what's funny is that my story was I called it like, if you can't beat them, join them. And it was true. My mom, no, going back to my mom smoked and she was pregnant with me.
Oh,
I was like 4.125 pounds.
Oh wow.
They call that premium, but then she took
Yeah.
me home. It was fine, apparently.
Mm.
But she smoked me in the house. My dad smoked. It's like they smoked. All my friends out of high school, they smoked. So it's like you can't beat them, you join them, right? So I remember when I was like done, my body physically can't take cigarettes. So what I'm saying to you is that I realized I had to take things out of my house that reminded me, music that reminded me, anything that reminded me of wanting to have a cigarette, as dumb as that sounds. Even like hanging out with people, going to places, driving down certain roads, as dumb as that sounds.
Right.
I know myself. So kind of like for you, did you notice anything like that where you had to kind of like separate your habits of other things?
100%
Okay.
Sleep schedule, work schedule. I mean, like I said, I've never not had a job.
Yeah.
So that part was always okay.
That's
but
always
it's
an
the
excuse
sneaking
too.
around
It's an
part,
excuse
hiding
too.
it, you know
But
what I
the
mean?
job is also an excuse to like not deal with it.
Yep.
So when you were saying about regret, what is it that made you realize that that was the real big kicker that you had to deal with?
My Dear John letter from my daughter.
So the daughter's letter,
Straight up, I mean, the wife yelled at me ultimatums, but
it didn't hit.
I learned the hardest way possible. There's no way
Yeah.
someone could say, "Oh, Brent, just do that," and I would just
Yeah.
do it
Mhm.
and follow blindly. But my daughter's letter to
Your daughter
was in jail here, basically saying, when will she be enough? When will my kids be enough? That resonated as being a parent because I always wanted to feel that way with my parents, kind of.
Yeah.
It was split, like
Yeah.
with my dad's love and stuff.
Yep.
There was a lot of other probably little issues why I turned to drugs
Mhm.
and stuff. But that my daughter's the one. She's
She's was the one that landed on you that really hit.
on her finger. She can call any day for anything, and I will go there.
So let's talk about your brother. How was he dealing with your addiction? Did he know? I mean, do you guys have that like sixth sense thing where he's like, I know something's wrong with you?
Used to do hoaxes like that at school.
Really?
Yeah, we do. Like Brandon be like, "I'm gonna start slapping my face at 3 o'clock in class," and you start going, "Ow, ow, ow."
Oh my gosh.
So when you were in some schools, we'd fool people like that.
Because
But
you moved around a lot.
we're fraternal, not identical. So
Yeah.
he's a little different than I am. I'm kind of meat and potatoes. He's more escargot, I guess.
Oh, interesting.
He's very, and they're fine. They do like empowerment life stuff. So we did totally different life paths.
But now, though, you could almost say you're kind of the equal sense because you both want to uplift.
Yep.
You're looking for that.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you guys finally came back together then, it seems like.
Kind of when I started that empowerment life was like accountability.
Mhm.
Yes.
So that's one thing he kind of taught me. And the other thing I like is know your worth. You can say no to things. You know your worth. Don't ever sell yourself short. It's okay to say no. You don't have to say yes.
Oh,
to
no,
everything.
it's a great,
Always,
great
we're on any spectrum of life.
Yeah.
Know your worth. And if you're
Yeah.
being walked over, it is not. There's no point in sitting at a job or in a relationship or anything.
Yeah.
Know your worth. Know what you feel like for it, and go for it. Like
Yeah.
and that's how I ended up where I am today. I've been very fortunate, and that's why I like to try to give back to the community or anything I can do for downtown here.
Right. And
So-
and
so-
Brent has.
So who do you work with? Do you guys work with a group that like you put yourself out there in that capacity so people can?
Well, how I got reconnected with Brent is
Uh-huh.
just with he donated to the downtown DVA
yeah.
this last go around, and it was quite a gift. And another one was too is that he was a sponsor for the Dakotan that we just had this.
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
just
I
recently.
did see your name on that.
Well, yep. And Brent just simply helps out. We wanted to shoot a video on the Big M building. Brent was our door inside.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, guys.
yeah.
If you have not seen this video, you definitely should
Go to
check it
Granite
out.
Thunder on Facebook. Check
Yep.
it out. It's on there, and Brent has the whole history of the Big M building. That
Yeah.
you essentially how you got back into construction in and around Minot after getting out, if you will.
Yep.
You started working for who?
Well, I worked for Morton here for a little bit before I opened my own business, and then actually I got out when I was out on work release here.
Right.
I was literally went to HireQuest, got
Oh yeah,
hooked
right
up-
there on the
I got
corner.
hooked up with
From the-
the CB or Epic it was at the time that he had this and the Maverick, the Big M and Maverick projects, and once everything imploded there, the board decided to hire me on because I wasn't going to.
Probably because you hustled hard, and you
yeah,
did.
You're like you said, you're a worker bee.
Yeah.
But I didn't lie to him either.
Yeah,
If,
yeah.
if it's not a good deal, something
Honesty is the best
wrong.
policy.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so I helped out the board a lot. I feel, and I feel that the appreciation between me and the board has been reciprocated between both projects. But
And you're moving along, and that's the thing. You're moving
hopefully
forward.
Something happens with the M here. So
I think
Yeah.
it will. I think
it's,
I think
Yeah.
I think
think
if we
they're
put the
moving
good energy out there, I think
yes.
it will.
Yep. Yep.
I just think it'd be a great place to have something going on.
Something,
yeah.
yeah, and I think it would, help, encompass this whole
I
area.
think
downtown.
it will be like the jewel of downtown at this point.
It would be,
the
yeah.
crown jewel, because it is a large building. It'll bring a lot of people, but also it's a show-stopping building because it's like the biggest one down here.
So
Mhm.
that's 110 feet to the top, and then of course the Maverick out where I'm at by the hospital. That's 85 feet top. So this one's quite a bit taller.
Okay, yeah.
So what's next for you? I mean, it sounds like you've had quite the journey. It sounds like you have a sense of community here now because you are helping out with
Mhm.
other things
So
in the
I
downtown.
finally am chasing my dream too. So I'm gonna start racing this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic!
So my car's gonna be done, and that's one of them.
So are you gonna race in Minot, right?
racing Minot?
Okay, and
Tell us about
what
that.
time are the races on
They start at 7 here. Always
at Nodak?
at Nodak. I think they start 7 on every track: Underwood, Bottineau,
All
Yeah.
summer long, right?
Dickinson, Mandan, Fargo. We'll probably go to Fargo, Ada. We'll probably go.
All the way out to Ada. That's
We're-
quite the heck.
it's in-
So what's your class?
I race, and it'll be an IMCA Sport Mod,
Nice.
and then my number will be AH0, so Aho AHO.
Oh my goodness!
So it'll be kind of nice. So it'll be a lot, but it'll be fun. That's kind of what I'm gonna focus on here. Probably the Maverick probably won't be done there, but they will be building. Will out there, the president of the board, he is going to do 3 other buildings out there.
And if you guys don't know what he's talking about, he's referring to the buildings right across from the Trinity Hospital out.
Right.
What is that? What is that road? What is that street?
What
Is that
37?
37? Yes.
Okay.
37th
Yeah.
Avenue Southwest.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, no, and that should be quite the big complex. There should be 4 of them. It'll be with all live work play deal. 49 apartments are in this one with 2 floors of commercial, which is nice.
2 floors of commercial, and
Yep.
is there any? Is it still open? I mean, people can. Or is it?
Yep.
Or is it rented out?
Nope. You guys are more than welcome to stop by or give me a call if anybody's interested in an apartment or lease space or IMM. Once it's turned over, we'll take over the.
Okay.
IMM be the management company.
Okay.
Okay.
But no, it should be a good deal. I mean,
Yeah.
and they got a lot of things going in there now. So that'll be interesting to see it all develop.
Yeah.
That'll be probably a
Mhm.
15-year deal or something.
Yeah.
10-year. But
Will they be condos like HOAs?
no,
No. Okay.
all apartments. So the next building I think will all be single stories. These are all 2-story apartments
Mm.
Okay.
out there, which is
2-story
nice.
apartments,
2-story
really.
apartments.
So there's 2 floors to
Yeah,
each
living
apartment.
area, and then bedroom
Upstairs.
area.
Nice. See, that's nice.
That is, yeah.
That's where I'm from. That's normal.
Okay. It's kind of classy.
It is
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Minot. That's
Right.
high end. I
Doesn't
like
have
it.
underground parking. All the other buildings will have underground parking.
Nice.
So I mean, it's just we're gonna try to stay in the upper management of doing them bigger commercial projects.
Mhm.
Probably keep doing nail salons because it's
Nail salons are
It's a
great.
Nail salons are
It's a good
great.
thing
Not
to
for
do.
me, but hey, yeah.
No,
good.
hey, every man needs to be manscaped
I've
with
heard this
nails.
before. Yeah, I've
From toes to fingers.
Sure.
Listen, women do look at men's toes, okay, guys? If you hear me out there, I'm telling you.
JJ's Nails out there is actually S&P from up top.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll get you guys a couple gifts.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
Here, you guys will love it.
Oh my goodness.
Because they're
He's
game
plugging you already,
Oh,
guys.
Yeah.
I never ever thought I would be. I thought I'd turn into man card, but I still feel
But you know what? It's nice to be put together, and
Sure.
the women really appreciate it.
I'm getting a little bigger, but this isn't the way. I'm bending over to clip the nails.
Oh my goodness. Oh, his
so rough.
okay,
It's
guys.
kind of a win-win for me.
I see. I see.
I don't have to exhale, and then go back down. I can just go there, relax.
Right on. Yeah.
So I have a question for you. I really love how you intertwined where you came from, where you've been, because you moved around a lot. You had a twin brother by 3 hours. And clearly you had, family divorce, which I understand because I came from a family that divorced as well. So I understand that part. If you were to say anything to a young person who is kind of going down a certain path where they feel they don't have focus, but they're also in, say, commercial, I don't know, building or whatever it may be, some type of, laboring job where you feel like sometimes you don't have a lot of life to give, what do you recommend they do now being young so they don't end up where you went? Because you clearly had there was a guiding light for you. And I want to just put that
your
out
head
there.
down and be the guy that shovels dirt quicker than the guy next to you. I mean, that's kind of how I've got it with work. Just stay focused, and it's never too late to chase your dreams. Like I said, I've always helped with everyone's race cars. I've done that. Now this year, I finally fortunate enough, I have a race
Yeah.
car and everything to do that. But as far as like addiction and wanting to go there and
Yeah.
away and this and that, I feel like if you surround yourself with the right people, you'll always get that high you need in life. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. But what if they don't have it? Would you recommend them
But of course, me,
see-
I learned
see
everything
something
the
out?
hard way. I
Uh-huh.
mean, there was no other. I'll honestly say there was no other alternative than to hit that bottom and to come up. But if anyone could never not reach that bottom, and I just say figure out a way to find different people to hang out with.
Yeah.
Um, I if there's somebody out there that needs an opportunity, I'm always willing to help people with the opportunity.
It's like as a mentor.
As a
Yeah.
mentor.
Hey guys, you hear that? If you ever need someone to chat with, he probably will help you out.
It's
It's important to be
It's
mentors.
never too late. Like
I love
me,
that.
Even when I was younger, I hustled, and like I said, I don't have an education, so I made sure I was always the first one to
You
work.
do have an education. It's a life experience education.
It's life experience, and I like to call it street smarts because it seems like you've hustled through, you've gone through a lot of different
book smart guy.
experiences. But you know what? Everyone's doesn't have every part of a personality that's
No,
filled in.
My hustle has treated me where I'm fortunate enough to share
Yeah.
with people, which I'm grateful for, and I'm grateful for every opportunity.
You hustled for the turnaround, and you did it. Yeah.
No, I came out swinging, but yeah, I just some people got to hit bottom, and some people are smart enough not to get
Yeah.
bottom here, right?
Yeah.
Well, all right, I go and I love it, I have family, and
Mhm.
then there's just some people that'll never change.
Yeah.
Sure.
Those are the people I try to stay with.
And again, those are the people you just put the good energy out and just hope that they find their way someday because again, you just can't be
Every
pulled down again. Yeah.
Mhm.
There you go.
But yeah, no, it's been great. But yeah, if anyone ever needs anything or randomly,
Well, I'm excited to go watch you in the races. You got a
Right,
whole
yeah.
gear you're gonna wear too? Whole
got
suit?
really hot race heat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna have to do some hot yoga
Oh my
just to
gosh.
get in the car.
I know, I see that. You're gonna be like a
So-
pretzel getting in there.
You will be here every Sunday night racing at Nodak. Okay.
Fantastic.
Because I got some good sponsors. Some Pepsi sponsor me.
Nice.
Bio.
Yep.
So I'll probably be giving away like free Sunkissed and cherry Pepsi.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pepsi related.
Cool.
I love it.
Cool.
Well, I want to say thank you for, first of all, Corey, to you
Yeah.
for connecting me with him.
Yeah.
Brent, because this is a beautiful stage. By the way, this stage was put together in like 2 days, less than 2 days.
Yeah.
It was insane. Even
Yeah,
the floor,
and it was
everything.
Phenomenal job.
Yeah. And it's got storage, it's got it all.
Mhm.
And then also I want to say thank you to you for coming on and telling your story because I know it takes, effort and to be brave to tell your story. And also I love that you're helping the community because downtown is only getting better and you're making it better with what you're doing for your donations to your work and everything else.
Thanks for eating down here.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Tomorrow lunch
Exactly.
is here, by the way.
Oh,
Well, I keep bragging about your subs. So these Utah guys.
oh my
they gotta Come
goodness.
see where the hoagies are.
Oh, I love
Awesome,
it.
awesome.
I love
Best
it.
Hoagies in town.
Oh,
They are.
thank
They
you.
are.
I appreciate you guys having me, taking a moment out of your guys' schedule.
Yeah.
and-
Oh no, this is it. This is what we did.
This is what we do.
And you make this happen. So thanks
Yep,
for
yep.
everything.
Thank you, Brent.
And we
Guys,
so
you better-
appreciate it. And guys, if you guys are looking for any kind of like side work that you need done, not like handyman work, but like real build out stuff. His crew is awesome. I would reach out to him. And how do we get you? Are you on
Boho
Minot
Builders.
too?
Poho Builders or VTran Design and Build. My phone number is 406-480-7410.
Yeah.
All right.
So guys, if you need any help with anything, any project,
Right. We will see you guys again. Thanks for hanging out with us, chatting with us, and we'll talk to you soon.
yeah, guys, have a good one.
Bye.
Life ain't always just what you dream. It's the way that you make those things reality. You see, that's the magic of me.